This segment brought to you by Winchester Ammo.
Welcome back to Veteran Outdoors. We're black bear hunting in beautiful Tyonek, Alaska. Last week we watched as Sean Locker put a shot on a phenomenal black bear, but he wasn't sure if he had hit it or not as it ran off into the woods.
He's pretty big. Aaron's pumped because Aaron's saying it's one of the biggest ones this season, and I'm bug-eyed. Seemed like a good shot. He kind of ran off a little bit, and we heard him crash. A couple minutes later, Aaron hops down out of the tree stand. He's yelling and screaming at the sow. It's really close. He eventually gets her pushed up the tree, and we try to figure out what to do to keep her up in the tree while he goes and gets JJ.
Aaron of Full Curl Outdoors has given Sean a quick lesson on keeping a bear up a tree, while he rushes to get JJ Guerrero from a nearby blind to have his opportunity at this bear.
About 15 minutes in a little standoff with the sow up in the tree, she decides she wants to come down, and all my hooting and hollering and stick throwing's not doing anything. I grabbed my Sacco and then with the 300 Win Mag, so I just wanted to spook the bear, so I just shot around into the ground about 15 feet in front of me, and she scurried on up about 10 feet, so I breathed a sigh of relief then.
We were there for about an hour and a half, and then we heard a shot just minutes before that, and all of a sudden we heard the vehicle rolling behind us.
Aaron just jumped out of the truck and told us that we've got a bear on the ground. And I'm so excited. I don't even know who shot it yet, but we've got one on the ground, and he said we've got another one treed. So we're going to leave the stand right now. We're going to go jump in with Aaron and fly over there to see if we can't get this bear as it's up in the tree.
You know, the whole experience of getting JJ over to where Sean had this bear treed, it was a trip in itself. I mean, we were fishtailing all over this road. We were hauling tail to try to get to him in time. You know, we didn't want that bear to climb down the tree.
Watching the sow up in the tree, she's getting really antsy, but I hear the vehicle park, and they're just getting it, running as fast as they can. JJ, he was doing his best to get down. He was still kind of feeling some of his injuries, but he came down and he was really excited.
Because I can't run, I kind of fell back, and the guys just took off in front of me, you know, and I was just following the trail and carrying my rifle, and I'm trying to not to trip and fall. By the time I got there, I looked up and I saw this, to me it was a fairly big sized bear, you know, since I never hunted bear before. And I knew it was a female sow. So took aim, I leaned up against a tree, and when I squeezed the trigger, I heard a click, and I didn't have a round in there. Aaron had cleared the weapon when we got in the truck, and I had it, you know, I was excited, I hadn't even checked it. So I had to recock the weapon and lock and load it. And the bear kind of went around the tree, so I have to wait a little bit for it to come back.
The Alaskan adventure continues when Veteran Outdoors returns.
Hello, my name is Pat Scroggin. I was injured in Iraq March 1st, 2007, when my helicopter suffered a catastrophic engine failure, which resulted in a crash. I suffered a left leg above the knee amputation, fractured vertebrae, and a crushed pelvis. Hunts for Heroes helped over 1,000 wounded soldiers last year. They do that by providing hunting and fishing trips for veterans. Hunts for Heroes knows that the wounds that can't be seen are just as bad as the wounds that can be seen. The ratio of veterans coming home wounded from this war are greater than any other time in our country's history. It's more important now than ever to provide as many soldiers as we can coming back from these wars with this great outdoor experience. After all, they are the future of our country. In order to do this, we need your help through volunteering, donating resources, and helping to raise funds that will go towards scholarships, grants, and endowments. To donate, please learn more about Hunts for Heroes at huntsforheroes.com.
This segment brought to you by Roofing Supply Group, a leading national distributor of commercial and residential roofing products to both contractors and homeowners.
Welcome back to Veteran Outdoors.
Sean's got his bear down, and man, is it a big one. Now, check this out. We got a bear up a tree. Well, JJ, he finally sees this bear up in the tree, grabs his rifle, puts it on the bear. It's a pretty close shot. We're all waiting in anticipation, waiting to hear that boom, when all of a sudden you hear click, no bullet in the chamber. JJ rechambers. Let's see what happens now.
Cover me, please.
Are you good?
Yeah.
Here she comes.
What she did right after I shot it was she shot up into the tree about another, I don't know, 8 feet, and she kind of screamed a little bit, and I wasn't sure if I actually shot her or not. You know, like I said, I never shot a bear, so I didn't know what to expect. And next thing you know, she just kind of stumbled up there and it just came tumbling down.
I'm gonna head over to help Sean see if he can find his bear. It's getting a little late. We're not 100% sure on the shot, so we may need to wait till morning. We'll see what happens.
Fortunately, I got a good shot off, and he didn't go too far. He went about, I guess, 40, probably 50 yards.
Oh my goodness. I can see black from here. A lot of black. All you could see was black. Oh my goodness. Woo-hoo-hoo! Check it out, check it out. Golly.
Aaron knew pretty much once he saw him, he's like, that's a big bear. Aaron was really excited when he came around and I could actually get an eye on him. I was pumped.
This was bear number 26, that one's bear number 27. This is by far the biggest bear yet.
He was much bigger than the female. Wow. I'm proud to say I was lucky enough to have a good shot on the biggest bear this year.
Well, one eye, one arm, and one shot, and one big bear. So that's a whole bunch of ones, but it worked out all right. That's outstanding, man. I'm so excited for you. This is awesome. This was a great trip. I'm so glad that I got to accompany you guys on it. I think there was a hot pursuit after the sow, after the boar went down. What happened with that?
That sow was kind of leaned up against a tree thinking about climbing it because he was making all kinds of racket rolling around, and he kind of ran off, and I said, man, we need to get that bear up a tree, and I bailed out of the thing, and she didn't want to go up a tree first. I chased her for about 15 or 20 yards on the ground. She kept looking over her shoulder, and finally she got up that big tree over there.
It's all thanks to Aaron.
Yeah,
Aaron worked so hard.
we made her stick around, so we got her too.
He worked his butt off.
Well, and then we were over at another stand. JJ, why don't you come over here?